Hey everyone, thank you very much for taking a look at my view at the war on women. I do appreciate it very much. First off, guys, I want to let you know that I'm not a feminist at all. However, the women in my family certainly didn't teach me to just sit down, shut up. They showed me that women are no longer barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen any longer. My dad encouraged me to be a doctor, a lawyer. Everybody in my family, it was never a problem with sex discrimination. Isn't that what we do with our children? We encourage them to be the best, regardless of their sex, right? The war on women basically, for me, is no longer about whether abortion is right or wrong, who should pay for birth control, and all that stuff. If you don't like our proposals, suggestions, or bills, or that stuff, by all means, just tell us no, okay? You just tell us you don't like it, and you're not going to pass it. But when you call the women of America sluts and prostitutes, and you force us to take the vaginal probe, you cut our health care off, and in certain states, you determine our health care by our employer's religion, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. Well, that's when women are going to stand up and say, how dare you? How dare you call us sluts because we asked for you, our government, to pay for birth control for low-income ladies? Again, just tell us no, but don't freaking insult us. And how dare you tell a raped woman who becomes pregnant to just accept it? It's a gift from God. It is not a gift from God because you know what? God does not condone men raping women. God does not condone violence towards women. Neither does Jesus. They held women in the highest regards because they gave life. But yet the men nowadays, a lot of the men that I know hold women in the high regard, but it seems that a lot of our politicians and our government do not hold women in high regard. Guys, I would love to see you tell a man who has to support his wife and a child of rape that he has to take care of both of them for the rest of his life. There's no way he's going to do that. He's going to leave immediately. Not to say anything bad against that guy, but he doesn't have to put up with that. If we want to go further, we should talk about the rights of men as well. But women fought this discrimination crap a long time ago. Ladies, let's be real with each other. We live in the United States of America. We have a choice if we want to have a baby. Please remember that the women who go to these abortion clinics are not there as some form of birth control. They're there because they're scared. They have no one and nowhere else to go. More than likely, they were raped and traumatized. It is their last resort, and I guarantee you, every woman who makes a decision to abort her baby is so frightened beyond belief. It is so traumatizing. We have to keep our humanity, ladies. We have to stick together and stop judging each other. And we have to help each other because it's all about solidarity, sisters. It is not about right now who is right or wrong. It is about us standing up and saying it's about our bodies and our choice. Because, ladies, if they take away our right to do with our bodies what we want to do with them, then they're going to take away our right to vote, our right to work, our right to make decisions for ourselves once again. And if you don't believe that, well, then that's fine. There's no judgments, there's no hard feelings, nothing like that. But just to make it a point, that is why myself and so many other women are working so hard, because women have that choice for now. And one last thing. If you are sitting here viewing this YouTube posting, it is because a woman gave birth to you. She gave you life. She carried you in her womb for 10 months, did everything she needed to do, and chose to have you. We are the mothers and the women of the world, and we are smart, we are kind, we are good, and we are strong, beautiful works of art that can bear the fruit of your seed. We deserve a lot more respect We are certainly going to demand it, because it's so surprising that you think that you're just going to push us right back into the 1910s, so many times before that. No way. Women will outvote men by 10 million this year. I am a registered voter, and I will not vote for the people who signed for the bill for the vaginal probe. And you know who you are, and those people are on my Facebook page. You can certainly go to there and find out who voted yes for the vaginal probe, because I will certainly not condone that as well. That is painful, and it is excruciating. And the only reason why I went through the vaginal probes was because I was choosing. Me and my husband were choosing to have our babies, and it was the best thing to do to find out for their health. So if it was the best thing, I took the hit, and I took the humiliation, and I had that vaginal probe. You can't do that to a raped woman. You cannot humiliate and do that to her and traumatize her like that. Again, we have to keep our humanity, people. We have to. Guys, thank you very much. One more last thing. Rush, I used to love you. I cannot believe what you just said. You called women sluts and prostitutes and said that if you are going to pay for birth control from your tax-paying money, that you want women to videotape their sex and put it online for you to watch. You are a dirty old pervert, and you are a shame on the senior citizen community. Sorry, I'm going a little ahead of myself. And you should seriously just retire, okay? I used to love you and support you, but you pissed me off. And when you did that, I think you should really take a step back and kind of realize that maybe you did go a little too far, and that it's time to just retire on the golf course now with you and your buddies and your old cronies. It's time. Guys, thank you very much. Sign the petition to remove Rush Limbaugh. Thank you, and go to www.wow.tex.org. It is the War on Women Texas website. There is also websites for every single state in the United States. The War on Women March is April 28th. It is at 4 o'clock, and I will be there, certainly with my sign. It is on the south side of the Capitol building. Again, next Saturday, August 28th at 4 o'clock. I have an event going on my MySpace page, or excuse me, my Facebook page right now. If you want to join the event or whichever, please do so. Just come, volunteer, just stand up for yourself. Stand up for your rights, your daughters, your mothers, your sisters, your niece, your grandmother, for all of your freaking ancestors that stood up before you, before 2012, right now. You owe it to them. They worked hard for you and changed your life and your rights. You owe it to them to do the exact same thing, to not let what they did go in vain. I'm certainly not going to. I'm going to bring my camera, my phone. Again, south side of the Capitol building, Saturday, April 28th, 4 o'clock, the Texas State Capitol. If you need any information, again, go to www.wowtex.org. And again, there's a site for every state. So sign up, let's all volunteer, and let's make our voice be heard. Again, women will outvote men by 10 million this year, and we have to make our voice be heard. Thank you all very much again for taking a look. I know everybody's not going to agree, but that's fine. It's the United States of America. I love it. We all can agree to disagree. So let's do it. Let's all put our opinion out there, because we have a right to do so. Thank you all very much. Hook 'em horns.